just start me one marked unit.
Police are ready.
448.
The target of this bust is inside a suburban North Shore hotel.
Have you ever been arrested before?
But before officers can stop prostitution rings like this one,
We will peruse the backpage.com.
they have to find them.
She is back in town for a short stay. Come see me.
This detective from Somerville, assigned to the DEA, is scanning online posts. Endless listings, all organized by geographic location.
Braintree to Boston.
You can find them any day, any hour.
So a Monday night. It doesn't have to be a Friday night. It doesn't have to be a Saturday night.
Not at all.
Any night.
Not at all. Sunday morning. There's always something there.
And the concern isn't just illegal sexual activity.
1 o'clock, 1:30.
Fox 25 brought together a group of North Shore police chiefs who tell us often the prostitutes are minors, held against their will.
They're actually prisoners. They're actually coerced into this with a false sense of a lifestyle. And once they get involved in it, they get them hooked on drugs, and then it just spirals out of control from there.
Some are brought to our area illegally from other countries, victims of human trafficking.
The women were actually Chinese nationals, and they had $400 to their name, no identification, and no place to stay, no visible means of support. So they were here strictly as sex slaves.
But the Southern Middlesex Regional Drug Task Force is fighting back in these North Shore communities, setting up stings off of hours of tracking online posts.
Hey, you around? When you gonna be free?
Posing as a John, our undercover detective starts calling women advertising in the area. Within seconds, he's arranged to meet up with a woman calling herself Carmen at a local hotel.
How much for the half? 120. How much for the hour? 200.
And it's go time.
We're en route now.
The undercover detective gets into an unmarked car. We get into another with a backup team.
There is always an element of danger with firearms.
So the address the woman gave our undercover officer turned out to be an office park here. Now he's trying to find out if maybe she wanted him to meet here so that she had some eyes on who we are.
So I'm just going to try to be conscious of the windows.
Sure enough, police say the prostitute has a lookout guy of her own waiting in the hotel lobby.
Don't even look at him.
At this point, we turn off our camera because it could jeopardize the bust. Instead, I go into the hotel with a hidden camera, and as soon as the prostitute takes the undercover detective's money, police move in.
How'd you get started doing this?
I want some knowledge.
We're still in question as to whether or not how old she is. She said she's 19, but she looks much younger.
Police also work with the hotel to find out who the room is listed under and recognize the name from a previous sting.
And in running his history with law enforcement, he's got a bad history. He's just a bad guy. Multiple firearms violations.
Is that him with the beats on?
And police later take down that man who they believe is running the ring. 2 arrests on this night. A message officers hope gets out.
The word gets around within the sexual community that that's not the place to go.
And another reason police say they take these sex crimes so seriously is because they say things can quickly escalate in these kinds of situations, and suddenly they may also have a robbery, even a homicide on their hands, even in the quietest of communities. I'm Heather Hegedus, Fox 25 News.